The Niners let go of Kendrick Bourne. He signed with the Patriots. Got a nice payday, almost $8 million a year. 26 years old. Dependable, missed one game the last few years. Homegrown, they developed him. He was part of the fabric of the locker room. He was part of the personality of the team. Do you think the Niners should have re-signed Kendrick Bourne?
Not for that money. I'm so happy he got that money, though. That's the thing about it. When you're an undrafted free agent and you're able to play your way into a second contract with someone else and they pay you that's a testament to you. Again, I'm pro player, love the team, but take care of yourself. It seems like the 49ers were never going to give him anywhere near that money. At that price point, I would say no. If he wanted to take something very similar to a Jason Verrett deal where it's very little money to come back to the culture, maybe bet on himself a little bit. That's another thing that other people are doing is just taking one-year deals. I'm going to ball out this year. When the cap explodes next year, I'll go back out there and hit free agency. So, look, missed energy, yes. Dependability as far as games played, yes, because there's very few players that play every single game on this roster. But should they have re-signed him? I don't think so, especially not when it comes to that money.
Yeah, I think as soon as they drafted Brandon Ayuk, it was over for Kendrick Bourne on the 49ers because they're a two wide receiver team, and they're committed now to Ayuk and Debo. So he had no future here. He knew it. He was very dependable for them. They may miss him, but no, you can't afford to pay him $8 million a year when you just drafted Ayuk. You can't.
Sneaky Bill Belichick. Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, Kendrick Bourne, all those guys are going to live in intermediate routes for Cam Newton. They have insulated Cam with everything that he does well. They're not going to ask that man to throw outside the numbers. They are going to run the ball a ton out of 2 tight end sets, throw the ball, those things. Here's the other thing about the Patriots. They won 7 games last year. 7. Yes. I don't know how. How. They made all of these upgrades on their defense. And now, say what you want about who they brought in, Kendrick Bourne and Jonnu and Hunter Henry, and who's the other receiver they brought in? I just can't remember. Aguilar, right. So say what you want about those guys. It's still improvements. They won 7 games last year. And don't be surprised if the Patriots win 9-10 games when Cam's under center because they're going to run the hell out of the ball. They have a better defense now. Dante Hightower's back. I know Patrick Chung retired, but they've also brought back Kyle Van Noy. The Patriots, imagine thinking that 7-9 was so bad that Bill Belichick had to go nuclear and just revamp the entire roster. Like he couldn't take it.
I know they've spent $245 million in free agency. That's crazy.